Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Healings by Francis. I am Francis Gonzalez Griffin, and this is your weekly card pull for January 29th through August 4th. I can't believe I'm saying August already. This summer is just flying by, and it's my favorite season, but gotta tell you, when you're so busy running around, time just flies by even faster. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend. I am recording this on Sunday, July 28th. And if you are feeling tired, if you are just feeling irritable, as in like you're getting sleep and yet you're still like irritable, or you're not sleeping and you're irritable, or if you just have heavy feelings, there's a lot of shifting happening right now. You can talk of timeline shifting, but there is a lot of shifting happening right now. And it's going to be important that you realize when you're shifting into a new timeline, when you're shifting in the more positive timeline, there's going to be things that are going to try to pull you back with negativity. And when those negativity comes, you have to wipe your hands free of it and say, I don't care. You're not going to pay it any mind. You're not going to give it any energy. And that's what you need to do right now. If you feel like there's something trying to pull you into negativity, what you should do is just pull yourself away from that person, situation, or people, or environment, whatever it is, and just pull yourself away. Don't let those things pull you down, is what I'm being told. That is very important for you to hear right now, because you have a new beginning and a new horizon that is in front of you. Don't let anyone or anything try to make you turn around and look at what's behind you, because you've gone away from that. It is not your time. It is not your business. It is not your energy to get involved in it, to tell you the truth. And I'm going to tell you that firsthand, because I am experiencing that firsthand. So that's why I wanted to just give you this message at the beginning, because if you feel like, it's almost like you feel like a happiness, a more positive point, but then you almost feel like this nagging feeling. And that nagging feeling is what's making you a little bit irritable. Just look forward, stay in the positive, and don't let yourself be pulled anywhere but forward and positive on your path, is what I'm being told. So let's get started. I'm going to be using 3 decks: the Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron-Reid, Denise Linn's Native Spirit Oracle, and Power Animals Oracle by Stephen D. Farmer. And let's get started. This is a collective reading, so these messages will resonate differently for everyone, as in for your situation. Look at this. Truth be told, what I just told you, truth be told. And the thing is listen. This is what this is about, is the owl. It's your wisdom. It's your intuition. Listen to that. Don't listen to what's happening exterior from there. You listen to your intuition. You listen to your higher self. You command what your mind and your vibration and where your energy is going. And this is what's waiting behind here. This window, it's kind of funny that he's opening a window, but look at, it's bluer and more beautiful skies than what's being told right here. And this right here, this mask, it's the mask of those people, of those situations that are trying to hold you back. It is masked as in those people you've known, those situations you've always known. So it will cause doubt. It will make you rethink it, but don't rethink anything. Go forward and don't give any energy to negativity in any form, no matter who it's coming from, because that is going to be a mask on top of somebody or some situation where you think it's familiar, but it's not. It's not. It is designed right now for you to be pulled back into negativity. Just keep going forward and listen to your own intuition. Don't doubt your intuition, because that wisdom lies within you. Building blocks. Look at that. Number 28. So this was number 14 and this is 28, which is funny because if you double 14 and 14, it equals 28. So when this happens in cards for me, where it's literally like 14 plus 14 would be 28. That is building from this card to the other. So what you need to be looking at right now with these building block cards, look at, it's almost like a Tetris, right? That's falling down. And yet she is not disturbed by what's building around her. She is just sitting there in her little pose, and she is unbothered by these blocks that are falling all around her. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Be unbothered about what's unraveling that does not feel like it's yours, because you are only supposed to be concerned right now moving forward. And it's not about being selfish. I know what it's going to sound like, only be concerned with you. No, it's because you, within you, you're going to know what to give your energy to and what not to give your energy to right now. And that's what she's doing there. She's staring out into space. She could be bothered by what's happening around her, but she's not. I wanted to look up this card real quick because it does have, see, that's what it was. Essential meaning is strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. It is. It's all being laid out to you. Now, I'm just going to give you the protection message because, well, I mean the prosperity message. You have everything you need to turn iron into gold and alchemical, I can't say it right now, process of creating the prosperous life you desire. Now is the time to build on a strong foundation you have laid for your prosperity. Keep in mind that these building blocks are imbued with the sparkling energy of your intentions. Own your dream and remember that you always have more than enough and you always are enough. So abundance is ever present. Your creativity is divinely inspired and designed for your life and the design for your life is taking shape in the service to the world. You are meant for success. That's why I wanted to read that to you, because I was told to, but also because it was an important message right there for you. Let me pull another card. Exchanging gifts. So with the card exchanging gifts, now this is funny because this is the card right after. It's 27 and I just pulled 28. Now, for some of you, this could be symbolic with the ballerina, with the cat, to make it more symbolic to you. But exchange of gifts can be gifts as in spiritual gifts. It could be gifts in general. So it could be a birthday or something that's coming along that you're going to be attending for somebody. It could be something where you're attending where it's exchanging gifts. But the one thing that I want to tell you with what I'm getting with this card right now, it's all about what you give and receive in life. What you put out into the world, what you give out into the world to people around you, the animals around you, the world in general, what you're putting out right now, the universe will be giving you back. So that's why I don't want you to be in a place of negativity, allowing yourself to be pulled into negativity, because by that more negativity will come. But if you stay in the most positive, higher vibration, that's all that will come to you. And that is what's important about this card. It also can speak of like you entering like a place where more opportunities are going to be coming towards your way. But I really feel that part of this for some of you is like you've put a lot of good out into the world and it's going to be coming back to you now. But just make sure you stay away from the negativity that can be around you at this time. Let me switch decks to the Native Spirit deck. Whoops. Come on, card. Oh, here, I'm going to pause this. Sorry, I paused that for 1 second because a bunch of cards fell out on the floor and I needed to pick them up. So, and now my cards are going every which way. So, oh, there's one that wants to come out. Storyteller. This card talks about the stories that you tell yourself, that you tell others. This story is in the past, is what I'm being told. Don't look back to what's happened to you in the past. It's time almost like what I'm being told right now is there's some of you out there who've been telling yourself a story. And it's more like a negative self-talk that you've done to yourself. At this point in time, what you need to do is take those things that you tell yourself and throw it into the fire. And I'm not talking about metaphorically. I mean literal. Go out in your backyard, grab yourself like some kind of pot or whatever that is safe for fires, or if you have a fire pit, even better. Go out there and write down all of the negative stuff that you tell yourself. And you've been telling yourself for a very long time is what I'm being told. And write it down and burn it in the fire and let it go, as in that never being a part of your story anymore. I'm sorry about the squeaky chair. I don't know if you remember, but I had said it in a previous video. I get a new chair and it's so squeaky. It's a comfortable chair, but it's so squeaky. No matter what, I can't figure out why it squeaks. So if you hear it squeaking, whoop, that one just flew out. If you hear it squeak, then you know. Peace pipe. Peace pipe. I'm going to put this real quick here because this actually has a really good meaning because I love this card. Peace pipe. Peace pipe talks about being at peace. It's about passing it along, about mending. For some of you, you might be, I feel like it's making peace with your past, I feel like part of what the story you have told yourself, some of the things that you have told yourself, it's because somebody else has already told you them and you've let that become a part of you. So what I'm being told right now, it is time to heal old wounds with people and situations. And do what you need to make amends. And this doesn't have to be with speaking to that person, but forgiving yourself, forgiving that person, and moving on from the situation is what I'm being told. Now, I pulled up this because this has I knew this card has this part of it that's called the journey. And since I already told you about writing something down, I knew this one also had something about writing down, so I was going to tell you. Write down the answer to these questions. If there was an area of my life to which I need to bring peace, what might it be? What's the first step that I need to take toward resolving a rift with another or feeling unfinished regarding a person or situation? Then take action. So that is what it is. If you want to pause that, you can see that the journey part right here. Not forgiving yourself and not forgiving others is always going to be a burden that will never allow you to walk forward easily. It is always going to just weigh you down. So what I'm being told, just like this card is, this might be to a specific person, but to one specific person, I'm hearing a message, and it is to one specific person because this is what I'm being told. That person that you had problems with has moved on. They've passed in this life, and you carry that burden of the issues you had before they passed. It is time to go and basically say what you need to say, write it down, and throw it into the fire, knowing that that person can always hear you and will forgive you. They're on the other side. Forgive yourself. Let go of that burden and forgive them as well, is what I'm being told. Okay, let me switch over to the Animal Oracle cards. There's a card. Dove, serenity, slow down, pause, and breathe. You're going to be doing a lot of work this week, it seems like. There's going to be a lot of things that you're going to have to make sure you're keeping yourself on your path with. When I said this about not letting the negativity drag you down, but also it is the work right here of healing those wounds from these cards that they're speaking from. So this is where you're going to end up when all said and done, is you're going to feel like the dove of serenity. But this just needs to be done. I'm telling you, if you're watching me right now, you're on this shifting of timelines, this shifting of energy right now, and you just have to keep your head up and do the work. Stay positive. Even doing this work will only bring you more serenity, is what I'm being told. Okay, I'm running out of time, so I have to end this video because Instagram only gives me 15 minutes. So I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings. I'm going to pop on here midweek and give you another reading.